Saturn is the jewel of the solar system. Floating in the darkness, wrapped in brilliant rings, it looks calm, almost delicate. From millions of kilometers away, it appears peaceful, a perfect golden sphere drifting silently through space. When the Cassini-Huygens mission sent back its breathtaking images, we saw smooth cloud bands and graceful symmetry. We saw sunlight casting shadows across the rings, turning the planet into something that felt almost gentle, almost harmless. But that beauty is an illusion. Beneath those soft-looking clouds lies a world of unimaginable pressure, a planet with no solid surface, no place to stand, only layers upon layers of atmosphere growing heavier and hotter the deeper you go. What looks like a serene giant from a distance is, in reality, a world crushing itself under its own gravity, and we've only just begun to descend. The moment you enter Saturn's atmosphere, there is no turning back. There is no surface waiting below, no continents, no oceans, only sky, endless sky, stretching downward into darkness. At first, the clouds seem light and hazy, but Saturn's winds are relentless. They scream across the planet at speeds approaching 1,800 kilometers per hour, faster than the strongest hurricanes on Earth. Storm systems wrap around the globe, and lightning crackles deep within towering clouds of hydrogen and helium. As you descend, the air grows thicker, heavier. The pressure builds with every kilometer. What once felt like falling through gas begins to feel like sinking into something denser, to almost liquid. The temperature rises, the light fades, and the deeper you go, the more Saturn stops behaving like a familiar world. There is no clear boundary, no solid ground, only the growing weight of an entire planet pressing down from above. Now the real crushing begins. Thousands of kilometers beneath the clouds, the pressure becomes almost impossible to comprehend. It is no longer just heavy, and it is overwhelming. The weight of all the atmosphere above you presses inward with unstoppable force. Hydrogen, the simplest and lightest element in the universe, begins to change. Under normal conditions, hydrogen is a gas, invisible, weightless. But here, deep inside Saturn, the pressure is so extreme that the gas molecules are forced closer and closer together. They can no longer move freely. They are squeezed into a dense, fluid state. Gas becomes liquid. The temperature continues to rise, climbing into thousands of degrees. The environment grows darker, hotter, and more violent. There is no sunlight here, no calm skies, only a deepening ocean of compressed hydrogen. And the deeper you descend, the more alien Saturn becomes. This is no longer an atmosphere. It is the beginning of a crushed world forming under its own unimaginable weight. Beneath the crushing hydrogen lies something stranger still, a vast ocean that isn't made of water. Here, hydrogen behaves like a metal. Under the incredible pressure of Saturn's interior, the atoms are packed so tightly that electrons move freely, creating a layer of liquid metallic hydrogen. It is a sea of metal flowing deep inside the planet. This metallic layer isn't just exotic, it is powerful. It conducts electricity, and it is the engine behind Saturn's immense magnetic field, wrapping the planet in invisible lines of force that stretch far into space. Compared to this, our familiar oceans and rivers are nothing. This is a realm where matter itself bends under pressure, forming a liquid that defies everything we experience on Earth. Saturn's interior is no longer just gas or liquid. It is a dynamic electrified ocean, a hidden world that hums with energy, crushing and shaping everything above it. And still, we have not yet reached the core. Deep inside Saturn, the elements themselves begin to transform in extraordinary ways. Methane, a simple molecule floating in the upper layers, is crushed by pressure and seared by heat. Its carbon atoms are forced to recombine, forming tiny diamonds. And then, gravity takes over. These diamonds begin to fall, raining silently through the dense layers of the planet. This is not a gentle shower, it is a relentless, crushing journey, with diamonds sinking through oceans of metallic hydrogen, disappearing into the planet's hidden depths. Saturn's interior is a factory of extremes: heat, pressure, and gravity, combining to create phenomena that are impossible on Earth. Even beauty, it seems, can be forged under unbearable pressure. At the heart of Saturn lies its mysterious core, a buried world under unimaginable pressure. Scientists believe it is composed of rock and ice, possibly 10 to 20 times the mass of Earth. But it is not solid like our planet's crust. Instead, it is a fuzzy mass, blending gradually into the surrounding metallic hydrogen. Layers that seem distinct from afar are in reality pressed together, creating a dense, shifting interior. Here, gravity is absolute. Every atom, every particle is crushed under the weight of the planet above. Even the core, massive and enduring, is slowly compressed over billions of years, shaped and squeezed by forces we can barely imagine. Saturn's core is hidden, unreachable, and yet it anchors the planet, a reminder that beneath the serene beauty of the rings lies a world forged in extreme pressure, heat, and transformation. This is the heart of the crushed world, silent, immense, and still evolving. Saturn is massive. Nearly 100 times the mass of Earth, its gravity relentlessly pulls everything inward. Every layer of gas, every particle of metallic hydrogen presses down on the layers below. The planet is essentially squeezing itself, a cosmic weight machine operating on a scale we can barely grasp. From the light, floating clouds above to the mysterious core below, nothing escapes the pressure of Saturn's own mass. This constant inward force shapes everything, driving extreme transformations in its interior. What seems soft and graceful from the outside is in reality a giant being crushed by its own weight, a world where gravity is both architect and executioner. Saturn is not just heavy, it is a planet under eternal compression, a living testament to the power of mass and gravity. Saturn is not just a frozen giant floating in space, it glows from within. The planet emits more heat than it receives from the sun. This energy comes from gravitational compression, a process called the Kelvin-Helmholtz mechanism. As Saturn slowly contracts over billions of years, the pressure on its interior layers generates immense heat, forcing energy outward. This glow is subtle but powerful, a quiet reminder of the forces at work beneath the clouds. The crushing weight of the planet, the friction of metallic hydrogen, and the shifting core all combine to produce a radiance that Earth could never imagine. Saturn shines not because of light reflected, but because of energy born from crushing, squeezing, and shaping itself from the inside out. It is a glowing testament to a world under extreme transformation. Saturn is not the gentle, floating giant it appears to be. Every layer, from the clouds above to the dense metallic hydrogen below, is under immense pressure. The planet crushes itself. Gravity relentlessly squeezes, transforming gases into liquids, liquids into metals, and possibly even forming diamonds along the way. Heat and energy surge through its interior, shaping a world far more violent than its serene exterior suggests. What we see from space, the perfect rings, the golden clouds, hides a reality of crushing weight and transformation. Saturn is a world in constant conflict with itself, a planet being reshaped from the inside out by the very forces that hold it together. It is beauty and destruction coexisting, a living reminder that appearances can be deceiving, even on a planetary scale. We've explored Saturn's crushing interior, its metallic oceans, and its hidden core. But even after decades of study, much remains a mystery. No spacecraft has ever touched its heart. We can only infer the forces at play from afar, imagining the pressures, the heat, and the transformations that continue to shape this colossal world. Saturn may still be evolving, its diamonds may still be falling, its core may still be shifting under unimaginable weight. The more we uncover, the more we realize how little we truly know. Saturn is not just a planet, it is a hidden, crushed world, and its deepest secrets are still waiting, silent, beneath the golden clouds. What lies beneath may challenge everything we think we understand about planets and the forces that shape them.